handy dandy whiteboard. Everyone get out your handy dandy whiteboard and a dry erase marker. When you have your materials, give me a thumbs up. All right, Landon's got his. He's good to go. Not yet. If you don't have your whiteboard, you can always use a pencil and a scrap of paper. Russell's good. Ryan's good. Estelle's good. Arwee's good. Anya, Carolyn. Okay. What is the first sound you hear in the word job? Raise your hand. What's the first sound you hear in the word job? Ryan?
J.
J. So we're going to write the letter J on our whiteboard. All right. Job. J. What's our second sound? What's our second sound we hear in job? Landon?
O.
Oh, excellent. Oh. Ah. J. Ah. What's our third sound? What's the third sound we hear in the word job? Nicole? B. B. Remember to make your bed if you're not sure which way the B sound goes. Job. Excellent job. This is how we spell the word job. J-ob. Okay. Erase, erase, erase your board nice and clean. Erase, erase, erase your board nice and clean. All right. Let's go ahead and do our next word. Our next word is win. You will win the race. Go ahead and write down all the sounds for that word. Win. And then hold it up. Good job. Arwie, did you have a question?
I didn't. I couldn't find a paper or a whiteboard or the erase marker, and I only have a pencil, so that's why I tried to use Play-Doh to make the words.
Okay, try to do that with this one then. Win. Okay, it looks like some of our friends are finishing up. I haven't seen everyone's. Did you do win, Adeline? Good job, Carolyn. Let's look at win. W. I. N. Thumbs up if you spelled win like Miss Kate's. Awesome. Very good. Win. All right, erase, erase, erase. Erase your board nice and clean. Let's do our next word. Pest. Pest. Est. Pest. Write the sounds you hear. Est. Write them down. And hold it up. A pest would be like a bug or a spider, something you maybe didn't want in your house. Pest. Excellent. Thank you, friends, for holding those up. Pest. I'm going to write down the sounds I hear. Whoops. If your word looks like mine, give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Let's erase, erase, erase. Erase our board nice and clean. Now let's try to build the word plum. Plum. I ate a plum for lunch. It was yummy. Plum. Write that word. Plum. Excellent. Very good, friends. Plum. I'll write down the sounds I hear. Plum. All right. Let's try another word. Erase your board. King. King. K-I-N-G. Think about that one. K-I-N-G. He is the king of the castle. King. You guys are so good. Excellent. I'm going to write down the sounds I hear also. K-I-N-G. We have our diagraph NG at the end. And I know to put the letter K in front because our vowel next to it is an I. Yeah. Excellent job. Okay. Erase, erase, erase. Erase your board nice and clean. Let's try this one. Chin. Chin. Ch-I-N. And the three little pigs, they would tell the big bad wolf, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Listen carefully. Ch-I-N. Excellent. Very good. We have a diagraph in this word also. I, not but n. Chin. Okay, this is our last word. It's a long one, but I know we can do it. Are you ready? Erase, erase, erase. Erase your board nice and clean. Shrimp. Shrimp. Sh-r-I-M-P. We will have shrimp for dinner. Sh-r-I-M-P. Shrimp. Listen carefully for all of those sounds. All right, I'm going to put down the sounds I hear. Very good, friends. Shh. The diagraph SH. R. I. M. Gotta move it over more. Shrimp. It doesn't even fit in my box. That word is so big. Shrimp. Very good, friends. Okay, go ahead and put the lid nice and tight on your marker. Erase your board. And move your materials to the side. We are going to be using our Sam reader, and we're going to read a new story. What's the matter, Landon? Erase your materials, move them to the side, grab your...
I'm not really having a good day today.
I'm sorry, buddy. You know, Friday was a really hard day for me. I'm sorry today isn't starting out well. I hope it'll go better. Go ahead and get your Sam reader, and we can get that out. You don't have to open the page yet because we're just going to talk about our story. Today, we're going to read a story called Tasks. Tasks. And you're probably thinking, what's a task? I will talk about it. Let's take a look right here. Task. So, I don't know if you can see from this picture, but this little girl is doing a task. She's rinsing off the dishes and putting them in the dishwasher. A task can be another word for a chore. One task that my son has at home is to take the trash outside to the outside bin when it's full. My daughter's task is to feed our dog. Both of them have the same task of making their bed. They have several tasks that they do throughout the day. But a task is like a chore, something that we need to do to help keep our home neat and tidy. Task. Two other vocabulary words you're going to hear in this story are trim and shrub. A shrub is like this, a bush. Lots of you have shrubs outside in the front of your houses. Raise your hand if you have some bushes out front in your house. I know I do. Those bushes have to be trimmed. Sometimes that's a task, to trim the shrubs. This man is trimming the shrubs. He's taking clippers, which are kind of like giant scissors, and trimming the shrubs. That's a task, to trim the shrubs, to cut the bushes. Okay, go ahead and open up your book to page 24 in your Sam Reader. We're going to take a picture walk of our story. Can someone, when you get to your page, raise your hand and tell me what's going on in the first picture? Don't read the words. Just look at the picture. What's happening in the first picture?
It looks like he's looking at something.
Yeah, so it's written upside down. If you flip your book upside down, you could read it. Sam's task. Scrub, cups, mop, and that's all we can see. So do you think his mom gave him maybe a list of tasks to do? Yeah, great observation, are we? Let's look at the next page. Yes, Jonyan.
What page is it?
That was page 24. Let's take a look at this page. Who could raise their hand and tell me what's happening here? Nicole?
It looks like Sam is cleaning the dishes and he's not wanting to, and he looks so mad.
Yeah, he doesn't seem real happy about it. He's cleaning the dishes and he doesn't seem... Or maybe that's the face you make when you're concentrating. Maybe there's a spot on the glass and he's working hard scrubbing the glass to get the spot off and he's concentrating. He could be doing that. Okay, let's take a look at the next page. Carolyn, what's happening here?
He is picking up the branches and he's tired.
Yeah, it looks like maybe his mom or dad trimmed the shrubs and he helped them pick up the branches. And he is hot and tired, maybe. That leads us to this last picture. What's happening here? What's happening in this last picture? Ryan?
Looks like Sam falls asleep on his mom is, I think that's how his mom's face is. Maybe not really happy.
Yeah, he fell asleep on the floor after doing his tasks. This thing right here is a fan. So maybe he went to cool off and fell asleep and his mom found him there. Very good. Well, let's read tasks. Miss Cates is going to read the whole thing and then I'm going to call on you guys to read. Tasks. Follow along with me. Use your pointer finger or the end of a pencil or a pointer. Sam has a long list of tasks. Sam must scrub a bunch of cups. Sam must help his dad trim shrubs. Sam must mop the steps. I see tricky words on these pages. Sam scrubs all of the cups. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Anytime you list a word several times, you put a comma when you're listing things in between each word, when there are 3 or more words. Sam helps his dad trim shrubs. Snip, snip, snip. The sun is hot. Sam gets hot. Sam spots a fan on the rug. Sam flops on the rug and naps. Then his mom spots him. Sam's mom taps him with the mop. Sam jumps up. Sam picks up the mop. Very good. Now, let's go back and I want you all to help me read this story. Who would like to read page 24? I kind of have the same friends. Russell, will you please read the title and then the page?
Tasks. Sam has a long list of tasks. Sam must scrub a bunch of cups. Sam must help his dad trim shrubs. Sam must mop the steps.
Excellent, Russell. Okay. Adeline, can you help me read this page?
Scrubs.
Scrubs. Uh-huh. That's that tricky word. All
of the cups.
Excellent. There's that word again. Scrub.
Scrub. And scrub. And scrub.
Yep, except we don't want to insert the word and. We just read scrub, scrub, scrub. The author puts that in there to let you know he's having to work very hard to scrub these dishes. Okay, let's take a look at page 28. Arwie, will you please read that page for me?
Yeah. Sam helps his dad trim shrubs.
Shrubs, uh-huh.
Snip, snip, snip. The sun is hot. Sam gets hot.
Excellent. Let's take a look at this last part in the story. Who would like to read this? Carolyn?
Sam spots a fan on the rug. Sam flops on the rug and naps. Then his mom spots him. Sam's mom taps him with the mop. Sam jumps up. Sam picks up the mop.
Excellent. Perfect. Wonderful job, Prince. I am so proud of you. All right. Now, we are going to use our story to help us answer the questions. We are going to be reading detectives. So put on your reading detective hat. Have your book in front of you, and I'm going to ask you questions, and you're going to have to show me evidence as to where you found them. What are Sam's tasks? What are Sam's tasks? Estelle, can you name all his tasks? Ooh, I like how she's getting her book. That's what a good detective does.
He has to scrub cups.
Yep.
And he has to mop.
Yep.
And he has to help his dad trim the shrubs.
Excellent.
That.
So where did you, no you didn't. That's what he has to do. Where did you find where it lists all of his tasks?
Page 25.
Yeah, page 20. Well, you can look at the illustration, but there's one missing on the illustration. So on page 24, it says, Sam must scrub a bunch of cups, Sam must help his dad trim shrubs, and Sam must mop the steps. Very good. Excellent job. Why does Sam fall asleep on the floor? Why do you think he falls asleep on the floor? And tell me, yeah. Ryan, why do you think Sam falls asleep on the floor?
I think because he's tired.
What's he tired from?
Tired of doing the tired of doing the task.
Okay. Smriti, what do you think? Thank you, Ryan. That's great.
I think he's bored because the task was so hard.
Here's what I think. Let me show you my evidence. Right here it says on page 28, Sam helps his dad trim shrubs. Snip, snip, snip. The sun is hot. Sam gets hot. Then on the next page, Sam spots a fan on the rug and he flops on the rug and naps. I think he got too hot from trimming the shrubs. He got hot and tired. Very good. Someone needs, Smriti, mute your mic, sweet girl. What does Sam's mother do when she finds him asleep on the floor? Oh, what does she do when she finds him sleeping? Let's see. Who haven't I called on? John Yen, what does his mother do when she finds him sleeping on the floor?
She used the mop to wake him up.
Yeah, she taps him with the mop. It says that here. Sam's mom taps him with the mop. Sam jumps up. Sam picks up the mop. I guess he knows I better get my tasks done or my mom's not gonna be happy. Very good, friends. I want you to try to read this story one more time at some point today to a stuffed animal or a parent or a brother or sister. Okay? All right, today we do have small group. We have small group A at 9 o'clock and small group B at 9:25. We will not meet for math. I accidentally put topic H. I don't think it's topic H. I think it's topic I. But you have a Nearpod math assessment for math this morning. Okay? Awesome. Very good. I will see some friends back. If not, I'll see you for listening and learning. And we're starting a new unit in listening and learning. It's going to be fun. Bye. Oh, John Yen, you wanted to show me your cat